Good morning. It is Friday, August 21st, 2026.
Like and subscribe.
And I am feeling like an orange scone and also a, so to speak, free coffee. Because I'm part of the Panera Sip Club, I go ahead and get 30 drinks for free throughout the entire month. Now I can refill that single-use cup all day if I want to. But yes, let's go ahead. Let's go in to Panera. Let's get an orange scone. You want an orange scone? Mm-hmm. There you go. And let's just enjoy a date day. Who knows where the day will take us? But you know what I do know? Is that I'm going to spend it with a wonderful girl and relax and talk about a couple of things today. One being college and my ultimate decision and how things are going to go. And then later a roadmap, so to speak, on what I want to accomplish overall. But for now, let's get some food in the belly and get some orange scones and coffee. Let's go to Panera. I don't know what it is about Panera, but I really do love their orange scones. They're just so good. And our usual table. That is such a beautiful framed shot right there. The palm trees, the sunlight breaking through. God, it's just gorgeous. It's a beautiful day. And now that Panera is done, it's time to talk. That's for sure. Okay. It is 9:11 right now. And it is time to talk about college and jobs. Because you need a job in order to buy anything, even a McChicken over at McDonald's. But you don't need college. But at the same time, college can be a great tool to give you advanced knowledge to go ahead and put onto a resume, such as a master's in computer science or an associate of art in digital photography. That's actually a real one over at Valencia.
I can see that, man.
It was ridiculous. Now, we are in the 21st century, mind you, where we have unlimited knowledge available to the masses online in free YouTube courses that you can do. If you want to learn how to do Java, or if you want to learn Python coding, there's a YouTube video for it. If you want to learn anything, even how to sew, there's a YouTube course for it where somebody made a video showing their expert knowledge and how to do it. Now, the problem is when you go to put it onto your resume, you can't put down that I saw a video by Jim on how to Python code, so that's why you should hire me. Now, yes, you can say, hey, I saw and I studied videos on coding and that's how I learned. let me show you an example of my portfolio on what I've done with this knowledge. And then they could go, oh, well, this is good. But there's another element to it too. And it doesn't matter if you're going for a job at Best Buy. It doesn't matter if you're going for a job at Target or Home Goods or wherever you're going for. Even McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's and KFC. And it's the AI filters. So with a lot of these companies now, they have these AI filters in place where that if you don't have certain keywords that they're looking for on your resume doesn't get through to anyone. And on the other hand, the AI system also will go overdrive and go, okay, we'll give you an interview for 8:30 at night at Wendy's. True story. Or we'll go ahead and we'll give you an interview at 11:30 for KFC. But we don't sync it over to their calendar, so yeah, your manager that you go in to see will not be expecting you and will not even be there. True story on that one too. But having the college degree helps. Now, the question becomes, how expensive should you go on college to where the price of it outweighs the actual measurable value that you get out of it in terms of knowledge and career growth? For instance, if you go to UCF in state of Florida, for an in-state tuition credit, it's $333 a credit. If you go to Penn State University and you're part of their online program, you still get a full Penn State degree, but you spend $1,048 per credit. Other universities, you can spend anywhere between $400 to $500 and all the way up to $850 a credit. But Penn State charges that kind of money because of their name status. It's like this iPhone here. You can make phone calls on it. You can go ahead and do texting. You can look up your YouTube and your Facebook and all that. But you can also do that from an Android phone that costs a quarter of the price. But you would buy the flagship product because of that status of it being Apple. Same thing with Samsung with their high-end tier products. The same thing with all the others. Motorola with Razr. It's about the naming on what's on that paper or on that product or service that was provided. And that's where it becomes a little difficult. Penn State is an amazing university. But they're also amazingly expensive as well. I estimate that it would be $60,000 just in the actual coursework and everything. Plus, by the time that I can start paying it back with a full-time career job, another $11,000 in interest would have accrued. And that means that now I'm already at $70,000. $70,000. I could buy a Mustang GT for $70,000. Now what's interesting is, could I get approved for that Mustang GT for $70,000? No. Because I don't have the income. Could I get approved for a Honda Civic at $20,000, let's just say? No, because I don't have the income. But could I go ahead and get approved for that $20,500 per semester for, let's just say, Penn State or any place? Yes. But you don't need a job to get a student loan. You don't need anything except for not to be in default on your previous loans. And you can get a student loan that easily. It's like candy that they're just throwing out the door. You want debt? Here, take it. You want debt? Here, take it. And that's the hardest part. And then you also got these newer schools that I don't want to discredit them, but for all I know, it could be a Denny's placemat value of an education. Because you got these new AI startup universities that they're claiming to be. And they advertise, we'll send you a free laptop. You see them all over Facebook. The point is that I have to decide about Penn State University by Monday. And part of me is leaning toward yes, because I could see the career growth down the road in cybersecurity and AI. Part of me is also afraid because of the amount of debt I'd be taking on and how that could impact me trying to buy a home in the future. That is where the mindset is of a 41-year-old going back to school versus a 24-year-old that just got their bachelor's degree and is considering a master's now. That is where I am at mentally on it. Job-wise, Tiff and I structured out a plan that what we're gonna do is both of us can't work. And the reason being is because one of us has to be able to take care of Lil.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people seem to understand that.
So
Somebody has to take care of her. It's like, why are you both not working? Well, how? Who's gonna take care of Lily? We can't leave her at home even though she's 21.
yeah, but Tiff.
That's like leaving a 3-year-old by themselves.
Yeah, but if you get a job in the morning and I get a job in the afternoon to evening, well, there you go. Wrong. So we thought about that idea. And what we found out is, for instance, let's just say a retail store. Not going to name the store, but they will switch you up and not give you a consistent schedule.
I've tried it already. And I had to leave. Because the hours I agreed with the manager on, he went back on it and had me trying to do 1 o'clock in the morning. And I had to get up at 4:40 in the morning to get Lily ready for school, and we had to drive her.
So, with
That's like 3 hours of sleep, maybe.
So with an inconsistent schedule and rotating days off of the week as well, as you've seen as well, it makes it that I can't also at the same time get a job. One of us has to. So what we
big dragonfly.
So what we figured we were going to do, I swear, dragonflies just love this car.
Yeah, I know. That is a big dragonfly.
It is.
I know there's 2 of them, but both. Hope they don't get in the car.
So here's what we figured out that we're going to do. We both are going to look for a job. And whoever finds the job first will go ahead and accept the position. Whether it be Tiffany or myself. While I'm also looking for a better IT job in the process if she gets one first. Because at the end of the day, we also need the most amount of money as well.
I'm having a very difficult time trying to get anybody to give me the hours I need right now.
And entry-level retail right now and such is $15 to $16 an hour. But if I get back in IT, that is back into the 20s again.
Yeah, $15 part-time is not going to get us moving out money. It'll get us at least something to try to live off of, but we'll still be freaking to the point of literally being homeless here soon.
Yeah, if you're sick for one day and can't work.
Yeah, exactly.
Then it blows the entire budget out of whack.
Let alone if you're sick for like 3 days.
But that is where we are at when it comes to the job thing in Penn State.
I think the difficult problem right now is that Lily's still in school, and it's making it difficult for us to navigate between 2 jobs right now if we wanted to try to go down that route.
That too. Let's do this. Let's go ahead. Let's get back out of the car. Go over to Home Goods, take a walk around, see in there, and just chill for a bit. Let's do that. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get going. We got some more stuff to take care of. And we need to go back to our home base, so to speak. So Tiff and I can talk about something. An idea that rolled through my head. Let's get going. Yes, Panera Bread, my home base right now. Let's go back. Well, I have made up my mind entirely. And it was not an easy choice by any measure. It really wasn't. As far as college goes. I will not be attending Penn State University or any of the schools, even Valencia. Because I've decided that what I want more is I want to be able to live in the moment. I want to be able to just, on a weekend or whenever, that I want to take off and go to Volano, go to St. Augustine, go down to Miami, whatever it may be. Just do it and just go and just enjoy it. Not going to these places, but thinking I need to be attached to my laptop so that way I can do school assignments. Now, I did drop out of the Penn State classes, and I was able to do it before I got charged a drop fee. So that is good. And I did not put any money out for textbooks or for any other fees like access to an online portal or anything. So that's good too. But yes, I am not doing that. What I am doing instead, because it's never just one part to anything that I do. She's known this about me for an eternity. I will, however, be looking at free courses and Udemy courses, which are basically where you pay $30 a month and you get access to coursework, and some of it is certified, some not. But the ones in particular I want to do are like Python Advanced, Java, and go from there. And if a help desk position opens back up, then great. And if a different kind of field opens up that I'm interested in, great. And we're still going to do that same roadmap on whoever finds the best job first goes ahead and takes it. But I want to be able to live in the moment. And I want to be able to enhance my creative aspects. And I have two creative passions. One, which is software design, and the second is video. And that's what we're going to go do now. Let's get over to Best Buy. Let's go have some fun. You ready? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just not feeling very good today, but I'm okay.
You were tearing up in there over my choice. And I think it was partly because you understood that I was putting our future and family needs and realism of everything over a dream of a 20-year-old,
Yeah.
so to speak, you know? God, by the time I would get out of school, I would be like 45 years old.
Just about it.
Oh, dear God. Yeah. But let's get over to Best Buy. Let's get going. We got a lot to do. I had to park here, you know. They just belong together. Let's go in the Best Buy. By the way, one more thing before we go in the Best Buy. I've been loving this freaking thing.
Yeah.
No, honestly. Like, the Action 6 here has been one heck of an amazing camera. And I really do enjoy this sucker a lot. It's a lot of fun. Let's get going. And what's funny is right down from us, you even have an awesome Ferrari. How freaking cool is this car? This is awesome. And I love it. And Tiffany is saying, Ryan, will you please hurry up? Let's get going. Let's get to Best Buy. Let's get what you want done. Because I am getting hot and I am getting tired and I am getting frustrated.
It's actually a lot hotter than it was last year.
And I still feel like crap.
Yeah, I actually do.
It's funny. Ferrari, Porsche, and check this beautiful freaking Jaguar out. Now this is a freaking awesome looking car. Oh my god, this is really cool. I love this XJ. This looks so cool. Alright, that is one of the best cars I've seen today. Even better than the Ferrari. I like that more. Let's go back in the Best Buy, because I gotta get something that I did not get before, because I was questioning whether or not I would actually use it. And yes, our parking space next to the Mustang is taken by a Nissan. Well, while it is not a new fancy camera, it is definitely something that we needed. An air purifier. Yeah. So this works out perfectly. And yes, if you're wondering, Friday night pizza night is still a thing. $10.89 for a large pizza and also some little Parmesan bread bites. Not a bad deal over here at Domino's. And this is right next to the Citrus Tower too. So it's a pretty cool area, I gotta admit. Alright, it is now 6:58 and it is time for an outro. Today has been a great day. Went ahead, walked around the Winter Garden Village, chilled out over there with Tiff, and also went ahead and got an air purifier, which we really needed for that room that we're staying in. And I was happy to go ahead and get rid of a device that I wasn't able to use really. And instead, the proceeds could be used for something that was needed. Now, of course, yes, I could have gotten like a 360 camera and went ahead and did that. But the problem becomes when you're trying to make a vlog or any kind of video, you want to simplify your process. And that's why I didn't do the whole Osmo 360 or Insta 360 X6, because I like to simplify my workflow in how I create my film. And while a 360 camera gives you a lot of perspective to work from, at the same time, it's just a lot of extra compared to the style that I enjoy. So I think that's why I didn't even care to buy a 360 camera, to be honest. And it only crossed my mind for like a split second, like, oh, that's interesting what somebody else does. But then you think that that's not my style. And you don't want to replicate somebody else on what they do, because really, then you're just a copycat. And I learned that lesson way back, because I loved watching Casey Neistat's vlogs back a long time ago. So I went out and I bought DSLRs, I bought mirrorless cameras. And then I realized, yeah, it's not what I enjoy using. And then I stumbled upon action cameras. And I loved it. The GoPro Hero 5 Black, it was awesome. I used it at beaches, I used it everywhere. And then I stumbled upon the Action 5 Pro. And it was so freaking awesome and perfect in every way. Which is why I'm now filming on the newer one, the 6. And it just suits me like a perfect glove. It really is that amazing. When it comes to college, I can't say I'm not upset. And the reason why, it's not that I'm upset with Tiffany, it's not that I'm upset with myself over the decision or any of the circumstances or the debt load or anything like that. think that if I had to point it to one thing that I would be upset about, it's that I had an opportunity and I just let it go. It's one of those kind of ill-passed situations. And I'm sure everyone has had that kind of situation. Whether it be a job or moving to a new city or something where you doubt yourself in your decision and you wonder, did I make the right choice? That's all I'm going through on it. But the thing is that I love making videos. And I love going out and experiencing things. So I guess that's why the college thing was difficult to swallow as well. Because it requires a lot of time in a room or in a Panera or in a Starbucks glued to a screen. And I think that's where it's a little bit hard. Because when you want to do so much, but the rest of your life is so limited, you gotta decide, do you really want to focus it in on a school program or not? But I'm going to let it go at that for now. Guys, thank you very much for everything. I hope you had a great day too. Because really, I had a nice day hanging out with Tiff. But now, it's time to come to an end. Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. But I'm not going to tell you why. Good night.
But I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side.